Now, come on this journey with me, Dan. Now, we're talking Space Jam today.
We definitely are.
Space Jam 2. And look, at one point there is a reference to a meme that I enjoyed very much. The Big Chungus. The Big Chungus makes
It was good to see him back.
It was. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But what has happened to memes, Dan? Before we go any further, what happened?
They're not what they used to be, are they?
Now, you know what I thought? Has TikTok ruined memes?
TikTok is the meme now. That's it.
Which is bad. They're bad memes.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yep, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The Big Chungus era of memes, was that like 2018, 2019?
Yeah. Yep. That'd be dead on.
It's just, that was it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I think, TikTok's just taken over, man. Best thing I did was to cleanse myself from TikTok.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you, mate. I've joined you on that. I only have it to post stuff, but like, I can't handle it. Like, what's the meme right now, Dan? What the fuck's the meme?
Well, Dom Toretto just finished. So
do you remember? Actually, you know what? Yes, that was alright. That was sort of.
Is this the lull? Is this the lull? We're in between memes. We're in between.
But do you remember, like, monthly, there was a meme. There was a funny meme. It was like, this month, it's, it was Big Chungus for a bit, and then there was
there's something there. Help me. In between me. Whatever. You get what I'm saying.
In between memes.
Whatever. Okay. We get the point. Everyone's sick of hearing us say it already.
I think this is great content. One more time. In
between memes. The Teletubbies? The Tweenies. All right.
Teeny boppers. Oh,
but yeah, dude, I totally agree. Like, it's completely different landscape. Could you also just put out there how quickly just TikTok just grew? It went from...
Yeah, I
know.
How quickly did it go from us saying we'll never get it to getting it, totally addicted, then deleting it?
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, like, you downloaded TikTok first as a joke.
Yeah.
To literally start DP memes.
That's right. That's the start of 10 Beers Deep. That actually was kind of the start of 10 Beers Deep.
Yeah.
Just was all these Snapchats and shit. That used to be the outlet.
Yeah.
And now it just morphed into, it is what it is now.
It is, yep. That's what it's become. How crazy is that?
Crazy. Anyway, speaking of DP, that is DP, the other guy speaking. I realise we don't really mention ourselves.
Yeah. I'm DP. Thank you for joining me here, Bazz. I don't know why I got really nervous then.
No, that's all right. Yep, I'm Bazz. I just realised, listening back to other episodes, we just kind of power through. But anyway, that's us. We're 10 Beers Deep.
We're 10 Beers Deep. I'm DP. I don't like first dates or long walks on the beach. I think it's the lamest thing ever.
Yeah. Well, you're not a Tinder man. We know that. Go back to that episode if you want. I said you're not a Tinder man. We know this.
No. So there you go. Oh, I better move I had my cursor hovering over the stop button this whole time.
Playing with fire. And I'm Bazz, and I love long walks on the beach. So...
Yeah.
It's really working for me. Anyway.
What's the ideal go-to date then, Bazz? Fill me in, mate. Fill me in with the void of dating.
This is one of the longest cold opens, and I like it. Ideal date. See, I love going to the movies, but I don't know if that is an ideal date. The dinner and movie. It's a classic, but I'm not sure if that is ideal. Because I find the dinner bit, you're vibing, whatever. The movie can be a bit of a handbrake.
Yeah.
On the connection or, the chemistry or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like the banter that you're having.
Could go one of two ways.
Yeah. But I like going to the movies though, so it is what it is. Yeah.
So just another chance to go to the movies.
I know. Speaking of going to the movies. Actually, no, Dan, sorry. Before we say speaking of going to the movies. What's your ideal first date then, mate? What would you do? If you were taking me on a date here, my hair's out, I've got some lippy on. Where are you taking me? And I'm being fully serious.
Look, it's probably a bit cheesy. Do the old mini golf or something. You can't go wrong with fucking holy moly at the moment. I get it's been done, but man, the fact you can have beers and play mini golf, have a bit of a chat,
is good.
Bit of a drink. It cuts the stress out of it.
Yeah, doing something does seem to be better.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about suggesting that just never jived with me.
Why don't we? Maybe lawn bowls. That'd be out of, that's a bit outside of the box.
It is.
Hey babe, want to go lawn bowls?
Jesus, put that in your bio. Fuck yeah.
I like lawn bowls on the beach.
Oh Oh. Is that a real thing?
Tom,
I pull it up.
maybe. Beach
Long balls
volleyball?
on the beach.
Yeah, we'll just jump to that quickly, Baz, as we just go through this. Or do you want to do the beer review first? Because mine's getting a little warm. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
we
it.
can do that.
Let's do that. And
yeah,
then
so
we
we're
can
getting
talk.
to Space Jam after the beer review. But, yeah, Tom IQ beer review.
2 litres of the Central Hotel's Carlton Draft. I'm not normally a pale ale person.
Schofferhofer.
Carlton Cold. Nastro Azzurro.
The Budweisers.
Asahi.
Sapporo. That's good stuff.
That's such a good beer. I can taste the silky satin on it.
He's drinking Heineken Zeros.
Danny boy.
Baz. So,
Talk to me. What are we
we've
doing
gone.
Where am I? Where am I?
So we've just finished watching Space Jam, as we've said a couple of times.
Yes.
So, and as if you are
We're
a
getting there.
listener of the show, we like to relate our beers to
Whatever's happening.
whatever the topic is of the time. And sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We do try to look for it. Sometimes it doesn't always work. So Alex and I had our domestic basketball games this evening, and all the bottlers were shut, bar one, and we got there with 5 minutes to spare. So we thought,
There was some,
what are some things?
heavy speeding. We won't go into
Yeah.
that.
So we're like, what are some things that we can relate to? Like space, basketball, jam,
Other things that we,
Other things.
other stuff.
the color of computers. If you watch the movie, you understand.
Yeah. What in the Matrix? Hell?
Yeah.
Watch the movie, guys. Watch the movie.
And we've come across something
Jesus
by
Christ.
Feral Brewing Co. Now, have you had Feral
Yeah.
Brewing Co. before, Alex?
How many times have we seen this, Dan? We've seen it so many times and we've gone like, oh, look at that can. Now, there it is, by the way, guys. There's the can.
Now, this is
trying
the East Coast IPA, the Biggie Juice.
And it makes sense. It's
juicy.
the iconic photo of Biggie Smalls or Biggie, whatever you go, the Notorious P.I.G. Like, he's got the crown on him. Like, that's that photo. You know, he's the king
Yeah.
of, was it Brooklyn? New York!
Yes, Bet Stewie.
Exactly. What? Yeah, what's that?
That's the you know the Brooklyn Nets
Oh,
jersey that
yes.
says Bet Stewie or whatever.
Yes. What does that mean?
It's like Brooklyn slang. I remember looking up a little while back. I believe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Brooklyn slang. Most
It's
of it
like-
we can't say
It's
as
like
white men.
how Chicago. Is it Chicago's got a different one as well on their jerseys?
All I know is that Milwaukee's got Cream
There's
City,
Cream
mate,
City.
and that's all I care about. And
and
Sacktown.
Detroit's got mode. Oh, dude, I saw that today. I'd never noticed it. So it's like a trade thing. It's like you're being traded from Sacramento, and they've got Sacktown.
Dude, iconic game, Milwaukee versus Sacramento. They're both wearing those tops. It was Sacktown versus Cream City.
You're taking the pick. That's it.
It's set.
Oh,
Tom, I
mate.
pulled up. No, I don't. But anyway, the beer. I know how funny is
The
that? dude?
beer is the Feral Brewing Co. East Coast IPA, the Biggie Juice.
Yeah.
Now, have you, I don't remember if you gave me an
Oh,
answer or not,
shit.
but have you had Feral Brewing Co. before?
No, I don't know. What else do they do? Do you have an idea?
The only one I've tried is the Hop Hog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And was that good?
Not a big fan. It's your old man would like it.
Yeah. Strong, tasting, heavy.
Now, speaking of
You know,
strong,
Yeah.
is a 1.8. Did we say it was, Alex?
Yeah, 1.8 standard drinks. 6%.
Now, I'll just open mine, and just before we do,
Dead Set says, look at that. Dead Set says roll. Hold on, focus. I'm trying to get to focus. It Dead Set. Okay, it's not focusing, but it says
roll before opening.
Oh, there it is. It focused. Hold on. Yeah, roll before opening.
Well,
Do we
yours
try
is really
that?
high. Mine's below. Mine's down there.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, let me roll this other one then.
Oh no, look, I got it there too. Actually,
Okay,
it's on both
alright.
sides.
Alright, I'm rolling mine.
You actually rolling it?
Yeah. You know why?
I'm going to Dead Set. Wait, tune to YouTube. I'm going to roll it. You're going to see it hit the door. Here we go. I'm going to roll it.
Oh my god.
Dead Set roll.
Oh, it's going. It's going. Yeah. Now, does it have anything on it? It says treat like milk, refrigerate when possible. Made in Australia. It's safest not to drink whilst pregnant. Now, there's no description of the flavour on the cans. So,
Oh. I'll
It
tell you
just
what,
says
that can
treat
rolling
like
in
milk.
the door, that is 10 beers deep content right there. Just really low quality stuff. But
good
enjoy
stuff.
it.
All right.
Yeah, so no description, but we're going to have to just describe it ourselves.
Okay. I've opened up my second one now.
Oh, yeah, I just rolled it. Look at that. It didn't even fizz. So that is interesting. Roll before opening actually might be legit.
This is
And just quietly, Dan, I got to say before I have a sip here. I've got dog fur all over this can now.
Oh yeah.
Not a great move. Not a great move there. Here we go.
It's got a real IPA smell to it.
Now, we're going to vary. I just realized I haven't got the Muggsy beer board. I'll describe what you're tasting then. Go.
It's a lot of flavour.
Fuck, it is heavy. That's an IPA. There's no doubt about it. That's an IPA.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea, personally.
No,
That's not my glass of beer.
No. We're going to have to go technical difficulties real quick now. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I've got to grab another beer.
Okay. Zimmer. Dog of the show, Bronny, has now joined.
I did see. Hello, Bronny. I hope you're doing well.
God, if you were here, she'd be losing it.
Oh, I know.
You know. Since
I don't know what it is, but
I'm just going to have to slide a blue dot in for now.
That's fine, dude. Don't stress too much.
For now, that's what we're going to have to do. All right, so we're back. Dan.
Yeah.
Is that the right way for you now on the tubes?
No, it's still
no?
backwards. That's okay, though.
Jesus, that is so annoying. Anyway. Okay, so, all right. I'm tipping you're thinking low on the board then.
Yeah, that's really not nice for me.
I'm going to try and get you to push it a little higher, but, like, I'm not going to the top. Nothing like that. But
yeah.
I'm thinking above the sour, but I know you may disagree.
Where's the Jetty Road IPA? Is that below or above the...
Jetty Road IPA is down here. That's it there.
Yeah, I'll say about there. It's not better than the Jetty Road IPA. What's that?
Not better. So below that.
I'd say below that. What's below that? John Boston?
That's fine, because I'm not going to be able to push it up any higher. It's the John Boston, yeah. We'll go with that.
It's better than the... yeah. Yeah, it goes there.
Yep. There you go. Just a big blue dot. Oh, shit. That's a Muggsy beer board, by the way.
Also, we've got to mention, we chose the Biggie Smalls one because the Notorious P.I.G. is in the movie. So Notorious P.I.G., Notorious B.I.G. That was all.
Hold on. Let me pull up the photo real quick, Dan. You actually posted it on your story, which is quality stuff. Let's look up the big dick, Daniel Paul. There it is. Focus. Right, there you go. There you go. I mean, that's quality. That's quality content. If you're not following on Instagram, you're missing out on that sort of stuff. Okay, so I don't know what else you want us to do, really. You know what I'm saying? Dan? Dan?
I'm here. Hang on.
What's the matter?
I was typing something. I was getting the...
Just tell me.
Awake? Are you awake? Or are you asleep?
Oh, that's right. I understand. This is a bit of a late recording here, but we're doing what we can to maintain our new schedule. Our new schedule, because that is something we need to do properly.
Yeah. So yeah, look, it's definitely not our worst one we've had. It's no Mythos.
No, and we're going to disagree on that. Like, I would say I'd put that maybe middle of the road, but I understand. Our tastes are different. This is why it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, this is why the Muggsy beer board works, because you got to meet in the middle. It's not often we actually properly, just easily agree.
Right. You don't get the perfect storm of the Jetty Road Pale Ale very often.
Man,
sometimes you do.
That was honestly the most amazing beer I've had.
Isn't that crazy? And that's why I liked it too. And then bang, top of the list. That's it.
And have I drunk it since? No, I don't want to lose that. I'm too scared to lose that feeling.
One day we'll have it again, though. Oh,
maybe.
Boy.
So there we go.
One of these days, man.
It's going to be crispy.
Now, Dan, this is the main course, the entree if you're in America, which is confusing. Thanks for that, America. Typical.
Fuck yeah.
Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Peach or strawberry?
Oh, Space Jam. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
I'm more of a raspberry bloke personally. Thanks for asking.
Hey, what jam do you prefer?
Raspberry. I just said that.
I tried to make a joke out of it.
What's yours?
You just
Dick.
asked me. Oh,
got him.
What in the Matrix?
Hell. Oh man. Now, yeah, let's jump into this, Bazz. So
I've got it here, Dan. You've
got the notes this time. Your turn.
I've got the notes, mate.
Take the reins, mate. Go on, stand up.
A New Legacy. It's got listed here in the comedy fantasy. I guess it is, but big call. So it's getting pummeled in the reviews. Absolutely pummeled. So Rotten Tomatoes 27%.
Okay.
IMDb 4 out of 10.
Yep.
and then Metacritic 37.
Harsh.
That's harsh.
Oh,
That's harsh.
yeah.
And that might be a tease for what we really think about it. But Dan, do we go initial thoughts on it? And don't get specific, just right now. Oh, that's right. That's right. We'll do what we did last time. 3 words you have. 3 words. Go.
Stop, start, bugs.
All right. Doesn't really make sense. Is this I'll go Notorious P.I.G. That's for... Anyway, look. All right. Look, we'll jump into it here, Dan. I've got notes about the plot that matters to me. All right?
Yeah.
And Dan, I want you to jump in as soon as you have something to say.
Yeah.
All right?
Well, can I explain my 3 words, or will that come with
go. No, go. Just don't get specific because I want to go through the plot.
Okay, no. So for me, it was stop. The movie felt like the handbrake was on from like the opening.
Stalled,
credits.
actually. It stalled.
Yeah, and then it started once Bugs Bunny arrived.
Yep.
That was my 3 words. Anyway, I didn't want to get too in depth. Sorry, I was going to get in depth, and I'm like, oh, better not. Keep going.
That's perfect. That flows perfectly into. We'll start with here. Terrible opening, Dan. Now we start with LeBron as a kid. Now, question mark:
And
is
my
that
life is a nightmare.
the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's court? We don't know.
I'd love to
Confirm it or
double check
deny.
this.
I mean, just putting it out there.
Very, very similar.
Yeah, some young LeBron kid. Anyway, doesn't matter. Kind of irrelevant to the story, really. I'm not sure actually why that's even in there, to be honest. But fast forward, Dan, we get it. He's a kid now. We get a montage of him playing for all the different teams. We get it. Cleveland,
Miami, Cleveland,
Lakers. Oh, that's right. Cleveland again. Yes, right. And then Lakers. Great stuff. That was actually fine. Whatever. It hasn't gotten bad yet. This is where it gets bad.
It did feel like it went forever, though.
No, the very start wasn't too bad. It wasn't great. It was certainly not great.
No, it was not great.
Now we cut to LeBron is now LeBron. Current day LeBron.
Yeah. With kids that aren't his kids.
They've got his kid. Yeah, so, all right. LeBron first off in this movie, not good. Not good.
Not great.
Acting-wise. Okay, especially when he's on camera as himself. When we get fast forward to when he's animated, it was actually all right. I had fun with it.
Why is that why is that a case?
On camera, he was terrible, man. So actually, here it is, Dan. I got LeBron. LeBron kids are now playing basketball, and they are low-key actually trash. Like, they're trash. Yeah. I got here, in brackets, the DP step back was on display.
It was.
Now, the kid is trying to imitate this. What was the move, Dan?
In, out, hezzy, step back.
Now, remember that, listener, because it's going to come up a lot. Okay?
Now, might I add, Alex, where we got to the domestic, we're like, oh, let's do the LeBron move. I did it. Nailed the 3. Absolutely nailed it.
You did nail it. And it's like, but the kid in the movie didn't nail it at all. He didn't move. He just like crossed over a couple times and then shot it and then missed.
It was a real DP step.
Like, you could have gotten his actual, like you were saying, his actual kids, Dan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get LeBron being trash actor and these kids were fine.
Yeah.
They weren't good, I wouldn't have thought. I wouldn't have said they were good actors.
The Bronny equivalent was barely in the movie.
Yeah.
Then you had the comedic relief, same as what's his name from? Is it Titch or Switch, whatever his name is from Fast and Furious? Not Ludacris, the other one. You know what I'm talking about? The one that got hit by the truck, and everyone laughed.
Sure.
In Fast and Furious.
Is he in this? Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese. You've got a version of him in this movie.
Oh, a version of.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't say version. You've got.
I was like, is Tyrese in this movie? Did I miss that?
You've got your version of Bronny, your version of Tyrese, who's just there for comedic relief, and he's not even funny.
Is that the manager?
Yeah. I lost him.
Annie, I'm not crying. I'm lost LeBron James. It's the credits for LeBron.
I don't know how that's going to come through on the microphone, but that really hurt.
Is that racist, Dad? Oh, boy.
No! It's going to sound so bad on the microphone. I'm so sorry.
No, I reckon it's going to sound great. Turn the bass up for that. Make it distorted as possible.
But yeah, so...
Okay, so LeBron, first off, so his kid's fucking around. I got, LeBron is not only an asshole here in this whole, like, opening bit, and throughout the whole movie, but he's a terrible father and an actual moron. Like, he's just an idiot.
Reminds me of another father that we know of.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Where's this going?
That's all right. Keep going. Sorry, didn't mean to put you on hold there.
What are you talking about? Why would you bring that up?
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, ugh.
I'm going to have to bleep that now.
I'm a scat man.
I am a scat man.
But yeah, he's a terrible father and an idiot. But like, because he doesn't understand video games, like, or computers, it seems like. He just doesn't, when he comes in, so he doesn't like basketball, he's the youngest son. And he gets in to come in, and LeBron's like, what are you doing?
And why is he covering the screens like he's watching porn?
So yeah, the son's making a video game. And LeBron's like, Are you a fucking nerd, bro? Are
you watching porn by yourself? Nah, I'm with the boys.
Are you making a video game by yourself?
Yeah, leave me alone.
Yes. Yeah, LeBron's like, what? You're not playing basketball, you fucking nerd?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, go.
Oh, just a couple, as you said, like, he's such a shit father. There's a couple of times where I'm really like, does LeBron want this image portrayed on him?
I mean,
at points?
Yeah, it's fine that, like, this is, obviously it's like a satire of whatever.
I get it,
right?
but
it's for the story. But it was bad, though.
Being just an asshole. Like,
it was bad. Prick. Yeah, I've got written here, appears to genuinely just hate his son. Dom is the name, by the way, which will come up later.
Dom.
And Dan, we'll get there. I know what you're thinking right now with Dom, but we're going to get there, all right? I've got it written down. We'll get there. But, yeah, so he appears to actually just hate his son, but okay.
Fine.
Okay.
So
you could have done that better, like in a funnier way. I don't know. But anyway. All right, now, we go to WB Studios. Shout out.
Shout out mental illness.
And then we get sucked off into the to the computers.
Into the, what is it, the WB 3000?
Yes, that's right. And Algae Rhythm.
No, yeah. Algae Rhythm, yes. So Algae Rhythm sucks him off. And LeBron, of course, two iconic lines here, Dan. What in the Matrix hell?
And then, go on, Dan. Your favorite line of the movie.
What was the other one?
Dom Cheadle shows up. Denzel Washington shows up. And...
oh, what did he say? Oh.
He goes, the computer's black?
Oh, that's right.
And we look at each other and go, what?
The computer's wearing silver, but why do we need to point out that the computer's black?
I know. Aren't we trying to get away from that? Like pointing that sort of stuff out?
I don't know.
Oh, is that a white basketball player?
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Is that Brian
what are we doing?
Scalabrine?
Like, that's such a weird... Oh, that was such a... Like, we looked at each other like, what the fuck? And then this part, Dan, as in... So what we just explained there, that whole opening goes for ages.
That felt like 35 to 45 minutes.
I think it might have gone for at least 30 minutes. And that's it. That's all that happens. We just explained it. That's it. And I don't know why I had to go for that long. This movie should have been an hour and a half long. It's 2 hours, by the way.
Once again,
listeners.
We're sitting here going, why do we have to have 2 hour movies? Give me an hour and a half. I'm happy.
This type of movie. Type of movie. This is not a fucking...
Let's have a look at something here. Give me a sec, Bazz. You keep talking.
That's right. I'll wait.
So I couldn't find as many DVDs as I thought. I think most of them are out in the laundry. Not in the laundry, in the lounge room. But just for example, one of my favorite childhood movies. This is still sealed. Spiderwick Chronicles.
Gorgeous.
All right, fantastic movie. 92 minutes.
Yep, hour and a half.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Yep. I don't get it. I'm not saying all movies need to be an hour and a half, but this type of movie.
Yes, yeah.
This is not a fucking. It's not Inception.
Kids movie. Yeah, not so much. Yeah, kids movie needs to be around 90 minutes. Well, kids' attention spans aren't going to be 2 hours.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't feel ridiculously long, but it could have been shorter.
No, if you cut out that whole opening and just left the rest like that, perfect length.
Well, we're gonna get there right now, Dan. Now, so we get sucked. As I said, we're sucked off in the computer, right?
As you do.
Denzel Washington is sucking us off. Now we go.
Denzel Washington. Don't you?
That's what Dan said in the movie theater, guys. I just want you to know that. That's a little insight to us watching a movie. Dan just goes.
We just love pointing out actors
Don
so we know who it is, and we just love. Well, me
for some reason we find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle pops up and goes, "Is that Denzel Washington?"
It is funny.
It's like when LeBron pops up on the screen. Is that Michael Jackson?
Oh man. Yeah. All right, go on. So we get
The main thing is we find it funny. So okay, we're in the what do they call it? The multiverse I've got written here. But what was it? They
the
had a name.
serververse.
The serververse. Now, it was also pointed out to me here, Dan, why is this called Space Jam? We never go, no space is involved in this movie, by the way, guys. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. The only space there is the space when they go between the planets to get each of the characters. Martian Manhunter does it. Like Martian Manhunter,
it's in a computer. I know. It's really annoying. I don't
it's
like that.
It's just the Space Jam franchise. Well, that's why it's called maybe that's why it's called Space Jam: A New Legacy, not Space Jam 2.
I gotta say, I wish it was just Space Jam 2. Why couldn't it just be like a sequel? Because they reference it multiple times.
Oh my god,
Space Jam 1.
Plenty of times, and it was funny the first couple of times. It did wear thin after the fourth.
It did.
But that first time when Bugs was like, "Oh,
we both went,
been there, done that," we're like, "Got him."
And you know, it's just I just feel like they made it more complicated than it needs to be. But we'll get to those final thoughts when we get to the final thoughts. Yeah. So we're in Looney Tunes world, Dan.
We are.
And it's fully animated, and this is where it starts to get a little funny.
Yeah.
This is where it turned for both of us, I feel like.
Yeah, 100%.
So LeBron is their cartoon version. Some people really didn't like the way he looked. I thought it was a good cartoon version.
I thought it was fun. You know, disproportionate, kind of funny.
Yeah. Dramatic looking.
Yeah.
So Bugs Bunny is all alone, and his friends are exploring the multiverse. Now, this is where we get thank you, Dan. This is where we get the big Chungus possible cameo appearance. Now,
we got so excited over that.
I knew this was coming because unfortunately this was spoiled for me. This is the biggest spoiler of the movie. Big Chungus is back. Oh wait, Big Chungus is back, everybody.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
I'll drink to that.
God, that's so loud in my headphones. I couldn't hear it. I'm sorry if you said anything.
I said I'll drink to that.
Okay, thank you. Dude, it's so loud. I don't know why. Sorry about listeners. Now I'm starting to understand.
It all makes sense.
Now, so they're exploring the universe because they just, Denzel Washington came there and told them they need to go off and explore if they want to. So LeBron explains to Bugs, he needs a team, Dan, to save his son because Denzel Washington has...
He needs King Kong.
Oh boy, let's not talk about theater chat there. And he starts listing off. LeBron makes his dream team, and then Bugs go, "Well, this isn't the Miami Heat."
Good stuff, Bugs.
Which is actually not bad. We did
audibly chuckle at that.
Again, once I go point this out, we'll buy ourselves in this cinema again.
Yeah,
go out to your cinemas, guys. Please
don't pirate your movies,
guys. I don't know what to do if there's no cinema.
Yeah.
Like, it's my
it
life.
Is a genuine pastime.
Like, seriously, that's like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, so, we had a proper chuckle at that. He's listing off his dream team, Dan. And, there's King Kong, Superman. Any notables on that listing on the whiteboard? Was there anything else?
Oh, not that I can remember.
No. Anything else you want to add there before they go off into the multiverse?
So, they're just trying to find their dream. They're trying to write the dream team, and Bugs is like, "Don't get your hopes up."
Yeah, and so Bugs is here. Yeah, he actually just wants to get his boys back.
Yeah.
He wants the boys back in town.
Thin Lizzy
boys back in town right here.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Okay.
This idea is busted.
So we head off into the multiverse. Dan, what is it? What's it called again? Serververse. Through several WB properties. Now, This was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Some people really don't like. I've watched a couple of quick reviews just because I like to get the vibe.
Yeah.
But people didn't like. The people thought this was really like
cheesy,
a big advertisement for
Yeah.
WB.
But you know what?
Which it is. It is.
What other time is WB going to be able to do that?
I know. I'm with you, and I'm not even I really had fun with it. It's simple as that.
Yeah,
we were having a good time. This was fun. So we go through, Dan. Batman and Superman.
Yes.
We go to Metropolis, and we got it's the Justice League animated series, pretty much style.
Glad.
And
I like that. Very happy with that.
That was fucking cool. You know, that was just
With
see
Daffy
the whole
Duck
Justice League, pretty much.
and was it Porky Pig?
It's the pig, I think. Yeah,
Porky Pig.
That one.
Yep. No need to start it, mate. Just that's all, folks.
Is that the pig? Is that the one?
Yeah, Porky Pig.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all, folks.
Okay.
Oh, you can't
So
tell
we
you're
got that.
actually
That's
enjoying
great.
them.
Huh?
You just made it sound like you're enjoying the beers.
I don't know. We're different people. Dan, it's fine. Maybe we'll get there.
Maybe.
We're going to see it in real time on this podcast.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe we'll get there. So then we move to... this is out of order, but then there's a Harry Potter stuff at one point. Not a big one, but we pop in.
Yeah, not a big
Then
fan
we
of Harry
got-
Potter, so didn't really care for
I
it.
agree. Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
We know
This
this.
is one- again, one of the few
has been
things
openly
we...
discussed many a times.
Yeah, I hate it too.
Can't do it.
Matrix. Now we got the grandma in the Matrix.
That
now
was
this is
sick.
cool. It's the Matrix. LeBron's actually in IRL.
Yeah.
LeBron, and he's got the full Matrix kit on, and the granny, and there was someone else there, but whatever. She's doing like the full like slow mo shit and all that. Like
Yeah.
that was fun, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's a good laugh. I mean, what? Yeah, as I said before, what other time is WB gonna have a chance to put all these movies on? There's probably some kids who have never seen The Matrix, but they're now gonna want to go see The Matrix.
This whole thing, yeah, you're right.
If I
Actually,
hadn't
that's
seen
right,
The Matrix for the podcast last year, I would 100% go and watch The Matrix now.
which is crazy. You guys. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That was a year ago, over a year ago.
Oh my god.
Wild. They actually pointed out with the Looney Tunes, so that was the punishment for LeBron, was sent back to the washed up characters, which is the Looney Tunes, which was, I think, which was nicely self-aware, I thought.
Yeah.
That was nice. So we go through more places. We go on Mad Max.
That
We
was
pop in.
sick. The Mad Max
That
one
was
sick.
unexpected, bro. That was big
that was
time.
mad.
So that's Coyote.
Yeah, yeah. And we both looked at each other like, Mad Max? And then we looked at him like, oh, it's Mad Max.
That was a genuine laugh.
Yeah.
Like, got LeBron's all dressed up in Mad Max kit for about 5 seconds
with the
of
mohawk
screen
too.
time. Yeah, had a mohawk. About 5 seconds of actual screen time. I appreciated the full kit.
Yeah,
I
so did I.
did. And then, doing the Coyote's like doing the stab. He's chroming himself. I was like, Jesus, this is PG rated. All right. Then we got Austin Powers.
Oh, yep. Yeah, there was a
That was a bit-
reference.
Who was that? That was a little bald thing. Was that the one that's hunting Bugs Bunny? What's he called?
70 Sam or something like that? 60 Sam?
Yeah, 70 Sam. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep. He's there as the mini-me.
No, Elmer Fudd.
to
Elmer
Dr.
Fudd.
Evil. I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure.
Elmer
It was
Fudd's
Doc-
the hunter. 60 Sam's
Cool.
the mustached, red mustache.
Yes, you're
gunslinger.
right. Actually, you're right. Yep, that makes sense. And he's there as mini-me to Dr. Evil, which
Yeah,
is great.
Hilarious.
Did not expect to see Austin Powers. That was left field. You want to talk about left field? Fucking hell.
That was there for the parents.
Yes. And then Wonder Woman, Dan.
Yes, animated Wonder
With-
Woman, not Gal Gadot Wonder Woman.
Yeah, which I didn't mind.
Yeah, well,
I didn't
Snyderverse
mind.
doesn't exist, mate.
Let's go back into that. Go watch our 4-hour episode.
The amount of times I kept saying Snyderverse.
Yes. And so that's Lola Bunny's there, which is fine. Female empowerment, we get it.
I didn't actually mind at that time because it just felt like the
was
Wonder
great.
Woman movie.
No, that was good. I actually really liked it.
Yeah, I didn't chuff
honest.
or anything. Not like I chuff, like, oh my god, it's a woman empowerment thing. But it fitted for Lola Bunny. There, I said it.
Actually, for avid listeners, Dan, how did this Wonder Woman look? Did she look like she blown out to you, or
Oh, you're really starting to put mayo more and more every time.
did she look fucking disgusting?
I never said that.
Would you touch her with a 10-foot pole? This one or no?
Yeah, I would.
Lola Bunny or Wonder Woman?
Oh, Lola. Oh, Lola. She was like my childhood crush, mate.
Anyway, I think there's more there. I can't really remember. I think. Do you remember anybody else? Any other cameos?
Everyone just ends up coming up. No, I think you covered, like, you addressed all the main ones. The Matrix one was probably the big
that's-
standout, really.
Yeah, that's all the ones I can remember. But there's probably more.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
So-
more. But yeah.
Then that is all actually a lot of fun. I got to point out again.
Good
that
fun.
We literally seriously turned to each other at this point and went, "This is turned around big time."
Yeah.
Because we were. I couldn't believe how cringe the opening was.
Yeah.
But at this point, Dan, you were like, this would turn around big
Dude,
time.
there was a
you know?
couple of times I actually properly laughed. You've just gone. You're actually enjoying yourself.
Dan was full losing it. Dan loves the Looney Tunes, apparently.
Yeah.
He was fucking losing it.
I love him.
Every time something happening, he was fucking losing it. So, the team's assembled. LeBron disappointed with the team. But Bugs just wanted his friends back, as we know. And he's like, what is this team, man? Come on, what the fuck?
This isn't what I wanted.
Anyway, yeah. Now, this is where it gets a bit hazy for this middle patch here. I got written down here some training stuff and a video game shit with his son Dom. Who fucking cares? You know? Do you even remember this middle bit? That's pretty much all it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. The middle bit was them like training and like Sickety Sam's like shooting down the basketball.
Yeah.
Something like
He
that.
shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he shot the ball with a gun.
Yeah, there was a couple of funny bits, but once again, not great. And then
It was no. I still think it was fine,
Yeah.
but I'm talking more the
Den-
video game stuff with Dom.
Yeah, I was gonna say Denzel Washington and Dom are, looking over
Yeah.
the game and things like that. It's just, it wasn't great.
No,
I found that
it's actually
it's really
almost
you know-
unnecessary. Did we need any of that
you know,
stuff,
I
Dan?
feel bad for Dom Cheadle because he's a good actor, and they've just wasted him on this.
Yeah. I feel like he got better towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really just having fun with it. At the start, though, I agree.
Yeah,
It was cringe.
it was
man. It was
harsh.
actually cringe. Yeah. It was cringe.
Yeah,
Especially for an Oscar winning actor like Denzel.
Yeah.
All right. So we.
Skyhawk down.
Okay. So now we'll just fast forward to the game. So everyone's, some people are sucked into the game. Some people,
Yeah.
we get to see.
Now we
Iron
get to the game.
Giant.
Let's talk about this. This is the thing
What do you
that
wanna talk about?
I didn't want to. Before we went into the movie, I'm like, oh, there's one bit that I'm not a big fan of, but
Go
I
for
won't
it.
talk to. The basketball game. I was a bit like LeBron on that stance. I just want a basketball. This,
Now I've got that written here down towards the end of this. They never play basketball, Dan.
yeah, they play dumb
It's
ball,
this weird
style
it was-
points.
But it doesn't make. We don't understand the game, Dan.
Yeah,
So watching it
and there was
is pointless.
mate, there was one point
You know?
where like they got 1,000 points for doing this, and this, and
Yes.
then the Tune Squad were up by or down by 1 point, and LeBron's done
Mm-hmm.
this like wicked like dunk, like Lola Bunny did the Dwayne Wade LeBron James dunk. They got like 2 points for
Yeah.
that, and it was like that's like high style points.
I don't know. It didn't. But that's the thing. We didn't understand the game at all.
Yeah,
There was no rules. There literally was no rules, and that was
the
the point.
only rule was style is the rules.
Yes. All right. So what I've got here is now the game is a bit of a visual clusterfuck.
Yeah,
Now what I'm going to jump into here is we're going to get into a lot of stuff here.
yep.
But the fans that were all watching were WB people, like characters.
Yep.
What was with they were all just like people dressed as the characters, which I didn't appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't actually like,
Danny DeVito as or Adam West as Batman.
yeah, it was just like a dude wearing that costume.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
There
is
was a
this?
Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman that was not Michelle Pfeiffer.
There was Mr. Ink.
Yep.
They looked CGI though.
But
So that was
the
alright.
Mystery Inc. was the new Scoob movie. Mystery Inc.
Which, whatever. It's fine.
They had the post for
whatever.
that. Although
Like,
you know
there
what I
was
did
so
like
much stuff. There was Game of Thrones and actually Game of Thrones. That was the other one.
yeah,
In the multiverse, Game of Thrones.
and then the Gremlins
didn't
came
know.
out at one point. I remember just yelling, "Gremlins!"
You did. Again, we'll buy ourselves in the cinema. But it was good.
I love Gremlins.
So yeah, I didn't appreciate it. It was like a cosplay thing.
You know, I didn't mind. I was
You know what I'm
invested.
saying?
I was invested.
Okay.
I
Okay. I didn't mind it too much either. But
I
just
like
wanted
the
to point it out. It was
homage. Is that the
weird.
word I'm looking for? The homage.
But like, why not? Yeah, homage is good. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it was okay. We'll agree it's fine. It's fine.
yeah, with
Now,
that
I got they didn't
1930s
play-
Batman.
Yeah, damn. Adam West Batman was there. He's like, what is that? 1930s Batman?
No, I said
World War
40s.
II Batman over here.
Pretty sure I said 40s.
Yeah, but you just said 30s then. I was
Oh,
running with
sorry.
it. I was running with it.
Sorry, all good.
That's right,
1920s.
No, it's fine. Yeah, let's do it. The roaring 20s. The racist 20s. Okay, so they don't ever actually play basketball. I got that written down there. Great. We talked about that. Now, we also need at some point to talk about the NBA players, Dan, in this movie. So, I gotta say, overall,
WNBA and NBA. Thank you.
yeah, I gotta say, overall, disappointing. Disappointing.
You think?
I much preferred OG Space Jam.
Just
Well, first off, it felt like it felt like that. They stole their powers and they were in these monsters. That was kind of, I don't know, for some reason I thought that was cool.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
In this one, they scanned him with his phone, and now they're in a video game
With an eBay fisheye lens.
Yeah, and then they just turned into like a super powered version of themselves. So, and most of them, I'm gonna say, didn't really work. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony Davis is what? Dan, tell me about Anthony Davis?
He was just a long-winged unibrow bird.
Is that okay? So I'll start with first off. Okay, Dame time was good.
That was good.
Dame
like
time,
that.
he came out. He could control time.
sense.
That was his superpower. That makes sense. Now we cut to, oh, Dan's just getting some stuff. Here he goes. Dan's just leaning out. Just saw his nice fat ass. Oh, he's put his headphones back on.
Listening.
Anyway, as I was saying, so Dame time was good. His time was his superpower. Dame time control time, which that was really good.
Yeah.
So then, but then we got Klay Thompson, who was water and fire,
He was wet fire.
No, that didn't work for me.
Because
He
he's
was just water.
the Splash Brothers, but he shoots hot.
I know, but he could just. But do you remember him shooting a shot, Dan? I don't remember him actually shooting a shot.
I think he may
It was
have.
all alley-oop dunks.
Yeah, I only remember.
From what I remember.
No, see, I don't even remember if I remember one. I don't know if my brain's just trying to say there was.
No. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a standout for him.
Yeah.
He was a background character for sure. And then Anthony Davis was a bird for some reason. And he got two WNBA players who were just whatever. One was a snake and one was actually the white mamba. Now, that upset you, Dan.
That did.
This WNBA player, I'm sure she's one of the greats, whatever. But she's, she was called the white mamba, which, I'm not sure how I feel about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, Brian,
personally.
as I've mentioned him a couple of times tonight, Brian Scalabrine is the white mamba.
You have.
But no, I just feel too soon.
But like, why did we have to? Yeah, we could. So we had 3 NBA players in the movie. That's the reality of the situation here. And sorry, on the Goon Squad, we had 3. Why couldn't we? Like, you could have had some other characters in this. Where was like a Pat? I would have loved a Pat Bev or something, an asshole like that. As like this really just like a lockdown guy.
Or
Like,
I would have just loved him just to stay on the bench and just chatted crap the whole time.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? There's more characters, like the real characters of the league. You could have made
like
a
they could have gotten
superpower.
better.
Right.
They could have gotten better NBA players. And look, the WNBA players, they may be like big WNBA players, but look, I just don't know them, so I can't appreciate whether they were the right choice or not.
Sure.
If that makes
we
sense.
Can't really comment on that, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
But I definitely agree. They definitely could have done better on the.
It felt like an afterthought, bro.
Yeah.
Which was kind of supposed to be the coolest part. Like, who's going to be in Space Jam?
Yeah.
It's Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and Dame Lillard. Really?
I like Dame, and that was it. I really liked Dame. I thought he was really
Like,
good.
can you imagine KD, Grim Reaper, Slim Reaper? You could have had him as that.
That would have been cool.
Like, who else has got a nickname? Off the top of your head.
The beard, James Harden.
Kawhi. Yeah, the beard. But Kawhi as like a robot, missed opportunity. You probably wouldn't have done it.
No,
but
no way.
That is the biggest one.
PG could have been a house with the amount of bricks.
PG could have been like, what's a pandemic P sort of thing? Could have been a virus symbol or something.
A computer virus.
Pandemic. That actually would have been hilarious, bro. If Pandemic P rocked up as a computer virus. That would have been fucking hilarious. But anyway, I just want to point out, NBA players were pretty poor, I've got written.
Yeah.
Like, really. Apart from Dame time.
Yep.
Which is good. Now, they try to win with fundamentals, as he said, Dan, with LeBron's style.
Yeah.
Which they didn't really try that hard, to be honest, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't think so.
But at halftime, Dan, they're down by 1,000 points.
Yeah. Not a blowout.
So, it was 39 to like 1,039. And you're thinking, at that point, Dan, I'm like, what are we doing? They're down by 1,000 points.
It's only a couple of points. What do you mean?
What the fuck are we doing here? 1,000? Like, okay. It's a kid's movie, though. Lighten up, Dan.
I'm
And-
lighting. Lighting.
So we're at
lighting.
halftime, Dan, and of course, this is where we have the reveal of they have found Michael Jordan.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's getting loud. It's getting very loud.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to come out for you guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, Michael Jordan's there, Dan, and I tell you what a great moment.
It was good to have him back in the movie.
Yep, Michael
B. Jordan.
B. Jordan.
Because
was
they
there.
couldn't get
Oh,
Michael A.
no.
Jordan.
Very good. Very good, guys. I'm pretty sure his name is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, but anyway. Well, I didn't, whatever. Fuck me, right? But, okay, so that was kind of funny. That was good. You actually called it. It's just that Michael Jordan, you're like, it's going to be Michael B.
Yeah,
Jordan.
it just had to be.
It did. It did. Because they couldn't actually have, like, LeBron would not have let Michael Jordan join the team and then save him. He would not let him. There was no way.
That would not
I
have
mean,
gone down well.
for a viewer, I really wanted that to happen.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But, like, LeBron,
No.
contractually, it's like Dom Toretto and The Rock.
Yeah.
There's no way they can work together properly anymore.
Neither
You
can
know what I'm saying?
win over the other.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Keep Dom Toretto in your mind, by the way, guys. Now, so they try with fundamentals, but now they got to play Looney Dan. Get a bit of sugar in me, and I get a little
Oh, they
bit
get a little bit loony.
loony. Anyway, so God actually knows what happens here. They just start nonsense, just total nonsense happens, which was fine. I didn't hate it,
I didn't love it.
but it's all Looney Tunes shit happening and whatever. They win. They win, Dan. Actually, sorry. No, hold on. I got a few more dot points here. So they need to play Looney. That's great. Now, it turns out the whole time for the third movie in a row, Dan, before we go any further, it's about family.
Oh, mate. Third in a row. I could not believe it.
Third in a row. I'm tempted to call this the thumbnail. It's about family again. I don't know. I might. I might.
Step family?
Oh, careful.
My bad.
What are you doing?
Step family.
And so Dom comes back to the Toon Squad from the Goon Squad. And then Bugs sacrifices himself with the weird step back move.
The
that we don't fully
hesitation
understand.
in, out. Hesitation, step
The
back.
step back glitch, I believe, was the official name.
Yes, correct. Because it deletes you from the family.
So he does it. And then, which is not, it wasn't even, as soon as he does it, it seems like everything's fine. You're like, okay, well, that was a bit weird.
Yeah, but that's okay. We'll just let it
But then
go.
the tunes win.
Yes.
And then
Indeedly
Bugs,
doodly.
and everyone's celebrating. It's great. It's great. I guess. It's fine. Somehow they score 1,000 points. Then Bugs disappears. And we're like, damn. Full
Bugs-
Jesus Christ
Bugs
mode.
went to the light, bro. He didn't just disappear. He died. Like, actually
He
died.
literally turned into a star and rose up Jesus Christ style.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, wow, this is an interesting decision.
Yeah. We both... I just said, I'm like, they can't have done this to Bugs. But they did.
Yeah,
They killed him.
they did. They killed him. But then we cut. 1 week later, I think it said.
1 week later.
LeBron comes back.
Walking
Walking to basketball camp, obviously. But instead, oh, hold on. What's his name? Damn! It's actually the E3 game thing. But in terms, they're walking straight towards it there.
Yeah, but he never
We
saw
talked
it.
about this at the time. Like, it was right in front of him.
Mate, you're an idiot.
And then after
Mate,
they
you're
had
an
this
idiot
conversation-
if you thought anyone could have seen that right in front of them. Dumbass.
But then Bombshell Dan. Bugs is
is.
back, baby. Bugs is there with
Real
LeBron
world, and
in the
you
real
cannot
world.
get rid of him that easily, as he said himself.
And, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, this raises a lot of questions.
It does.
Like, a lot. He's in the real world.
How did he get there?
Like, possible
gotta
sequel, question mark? And then I've got brackets,
Oh.
probably not.
I'd love to see
But, like,
but I
what the
just
fuck
think
was the point of
ratings
that?
have made it not going to go ahead.
well, there's that. And then there's the box office that was in this screenshot. Now, it's only been out for a bit, Dan.
It's past its peak.
So the box office...
It's not going to get much more than this.
Well, let me look it up for you right now, Dan. Now, what would you think? Now, this is a bit of a throwback for us. What's the budget for this movie, would you
I
say?
haven't done this in ages.
I know. This is actually a throwback. Guys. This is a
Budget.
throwback to when we were doing James Bond
Budget
and Star Wars.
100 million.
A year ago, at least.
There was a lot of digital effects in there. Maybe
There
80
was.
I'm going to get 80 million.
Budget, 150.
Fuck. I'll stick with my 100.
Box office, right now, Dan, what would you say?
345 million.
Now, this is why I said sequel, probably not. 94 million.
No, it hasn't even beat budget.
No, it hasn't even cracked a budget. I know you can't even see that, but you can see it backwards.
my
Do you see it
God.
backwards?
It's backwards.
But you can make it out. There's 3 digits budget.
Dude,
That is actually upsetting.
that's
So
disgusting.
this movie's getting absolutely dragged through the mud. And now this is where we get to our final thoughts, Dan. I'm going to say, overall, I thought this was actually a good kids movie.
I thought it was fun. I really did.
Yep, I'm with you. This is one of the first movies in a while we've actually had a positive
We've actually
outlook
come
on it.
out going, that was a bit of fun.
Yeah, and we didn't look at reviews. I don't look. We before we looked at reviews, we coming out of the cinema was talking about like that really actually like after the first bit, which was rough,
Very.
it bounced back.
It did. And I thoroughly enjoyed
You know?
it.
Dan,
Did,
talk
and I
us-
thoroughly
please.
enjoyed it. Sorry, I was trying to rescrew it at the same time. Yeah, and like, that's the first time in a long time. I think I may have enjoyed that more than Little Things, if I'm absolutely honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. After seeing the reviews, it kind of soured me on it. But I have to stick true.
Yeah. See, I haven't
To my
looked at any
original
reviews. I'm
thoughts.
sticking by it. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good fun.
I'm gonna stick with it too. So give it a word rating out of 10.
Fun.
The classic. Fun out of 10. That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's actually good. Fun times.
Great classic hits.
We-
Goal 104.3.
Definitely, I think this is going to be historically looked back on more fondly.
I hope so.
I think right now, this is getting dragged through the
I
mud.
think it's pretty in line with the original Space Jam.
I think... I just wish they didn't... Like, was that video game stuff necessary at all? No.
I guess it's just to keep up with the kids
No.
because kids aren't playing basketball. They're stuck inside. They wouldn't know how to touch a ball.
But, like, why couldn't it have just been a sequel?
'Cause that's too easy,
Because we
mate.
see... Actually, questions need to be raised. So, we talk about... They've done... This is now getting unnecessarily, like, critical of this movie. But, like... So, Space Jam happened in this universe, Dan.
Correct.
Like, IRL happened
Yes.
to Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
Real life happened. But we see the monsters at the game.
Yeah.
Are they not interested in this thing anymore? We see them a couple of times.
Apparently not.
What is that? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, look, that's not a question I can answer for you. I'm sorry.
That's just totally just throwing them in there, just be like, oh, that's them.
Yeah. Hey,
like-
remember them?
You think about it for 2 seconds, like, wait a minute.
Wait.
This is the
a
virtual world that we're in right now. This isn't the internet or whatever.
second. Yeah, this is it.
But that happened in real life in Space Jam 1.
Yep.
Like, what? So, and does LeBron know this has happened before?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Because they keep joking like, been there, done that before, but they...
But LeBron doesn't ever address it.
Yeah, he doesn't question it, nothing.
He's never like, yeah, actually,
What are you on about?
MJ did this. Yeah, like,
Yeah, weird.
but that's just me being for a kids movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that's just if this was like a serious movie, that would be a big issue.
Yeah, 100%.
But like,
There's a lot of plot holes. But
there is.
all in all, I think it was a pretty good movie. I did quite enjoy
Yeah, I think
it.
fun out of 10 is actually good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Fun out of 10. Apart from the start.
You can
I don't
definitely find better. You can definitely find worse.
Do we introduce now, just right now, because we got, I reckon, another 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
Do we go, I'm going to go Rotten Tomatoes here, and I'm just going to read you the headlines of a few reviews right here. And then you tell me what you think.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. This is what the people are thinking.
I was going to readjust. Sorry, my back's getting a bit sore, hunched over.
Oh, actually, on Rotten Tomatoes, Dan. Now this is interesting. The review score is 27%. Audience score 80%. Now that's interesting.
That seems accurate.
Oh, look at that. It says in 1 hour 55, by the way, as well there.
Yeah, 20 minutes too long.
I still agree with that. So let's go to the reviewers' score because they're nice and low. So,
wait a minute. Did you say?
Jam,
How long did you say it was? An hour 55. Village Cinemas said it was 2 hours 15.
Maybe they do that because of the fucking ads.
So
Mate. I tell you what, Village Cinemas are getting a bit too
ads
comfortable
now.
with the ads.
Yeah.
Way too comfortable. Dude, they went forever.
Yep. 100%.
And we get like 2 trailers and then 25 ads.
Yeah.
Anyway. So Space Jam, this is from Blake Howard. This is a proper reviewer, by the way. These are all proper reviewers. This is a user review.
My apologies.
That's all right. This is the end. This is it. This is the end. I just want you to react to this, Dan. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Space Jam: A New Legacy is a deplorable act of IP coercion and grave robbery that is as boring as it is vindictive.
That's a bit much.
He gave it 0.5 out of 5.
Nah, get out. That's at least 1 star. At least. Anything lower than 1 star, you're not a movie reviewer. Or you 100% only review you only review Tenet movies.
There we go. So this is Bruce R. Miller, and he looks like a fucking nerd. He's got glasses and a suit on in his profile picture. Because this will likely sell a lot of merchandise and do well at the box office, you can bet it's not game over even when the film ends. That's all, folks. Maybe a great catchphrase, but it's definitely not a business plan, no matter who's playing. 1 out of 5.
Oh.
Jesus.
These guys are genuinely brutal.
This guy gave it 3 out of 10, a 3 out of 5.
Oh, go on.
I was not a fan of the old Space Jam, which I thought worked as a kids movie, but not as adults. But this one seems to be the same.
Fair.
Okay. Thank you,
fair.
thank you, Robert. That's fair enough.
Yep. Anyone with the name Robert must be a good bloke.
Yeah, agreed. Now, if you walk into this is from Stephen
Milne.
Prokospy.
Bukowski.
If you walk into A New Legacy expecting pure, uncompromising entertainment, I want what you're smoking. 1 out of 5. Jesus. Steve. Oh, this is from a woman. Andrea. Space Jam is very basic. When gadgets are prized over character, everyone loses. Score D-. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, and I'll give you one more. Let's go down a bit more.
Hit me.
Oh, here we go. This guy's giving a good review. Bob Chipman.
Yeah, I like it.
He is a spotlight in the darkness as a reviewer.
Wait for it. What's he going to say, though?
It's almost as though we okay, hold on. It's almost as though the omnipresent, we all understand we are just cashing in a gigantic check from Nike here. The lackadaisical laziness of the original was a better fit to the material simply by virtue of honesty. Okay. That's all we had to write. But he gave it a 6 out of 10.
Christ.
So I'm not going to lie to you, Dan. Oh, here we go. Now this guy can get around, Dan. Andre Meadows.
Drummond. Gotcha.
Andre Meadows says, first off, he's on Black Nerd Comedy. He says, I had a good time.
So did we,
Gave
mate.
it a fresh rating.
Nice. So did we.
Well done, Andre.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, Andre. But there you go, Dan.
Yeah. So I feel like we are definitely in the minority here.
We are. Just like a black computer.
Yeah.
We're in the minority.
I still don't get
That was a weird thing to point out, especially for LeBron being like a social activist.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to point out race now?
Yeah.
Like, every character in this movie is black, pretty much. Like, now we're pointing out race. Yeah. You know? What if we pointed out, like, all that sort of stuff? Like, not a lot of white people in this movie. Like, what a weird thing to point out.
Yeah.
LeBron. Anyway. It's a kids movie.
Yep. You can tell Yeah.
Actually, that's even more of a thing. Like, in a kids movie, why would you say that?
Yeah.
It's for kids. Why bring race into it when it's kids? What a weird thing to say.
Good point. Is this starting to open
Computer's black, and then some kids are sitting there like, what does that mean?
Yeah. The kid's like, yeah, my computer case is black as well. I never thought anything different of it.
That's right.
How many people have a white computer unless you've got a Mac?
If you think of the computer, like the computer's black, like what it... we're getting hung up on this. This is unnecessary. All right. But Dan's giving it a fun out of 10, and I would agree.
Yeah.
Fun out of 10. Now, Dan, do you have anything else you want to mention here?
No, I think we're good. I think we covered most of it. Sorry, let me readjust now. No, I think
fine,
we've
mate.
covered most of it. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, it was a
think
good
we're good.
movie, good fun. Basketball, domestic was good. The Notorious B.I.G. juicy beer
Was certainly something.
was flavorful, but not my kind of flavor. Definitely one for Bazz. I think that pretty much wraps it up.
That was a good episode, Dan. Thank
That
you
was
for
good. That was a nice one.
That was good.
It helped that we actually
I
watched
like
the movie
having
just before we did the review on it.
Oh, dude, it's so much better. So much better. Well, hopefully our next episode will be on Suicide Squad. Now, talk about getting good reviews. I'm actually excited for this one.
Oh, I haven't seen. Don't say anything. I haven't looked at the reviews. Nothing.
No, it's... Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
It's positive stuff, which is good. So,
Anyway, I have been the one.
Oh, you want to... Oh,
of
okay.
course, the DP, joined once again with the one.
The Bazz. This is the Bazz. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'm sorry, but once again, we're virtually doing this. But
Hopefully not
we'll be
much
back
longer.
when
We're
we can.
hoping next week.
We'll see. Yeah, agreed. Hopefully.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Keep up to date. Don't forget to have a watch of our Far Cry videos. They're much shorter than the podcast
Please.
length. So if you just want something small
please
to
do.
digest, this is going to be the way to go.
I think they are the future of this program.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, at least for new viewers. But Dan, as we say at the end of every podcast, what is this? Some sort of
Podcast.
Welcome to the stage.